Romney, the former Republican presidential candidate, the son himself of the auto industry. His father, George Romney, the former governor of Michigan, was a leader in the U.S. auto industry in his day. This is what Mitt Romney said on this program exactly 1 week ago.
The labor element is a big part of the burden that this industry faces. The U.S. automobile companies are subject to about a $2,000 per cost disadvantage relative to foreign companies that come here and build cars. You can't compete if the cars you make have $2,000 less value in them at the same price point. And that's going to have to change. That's pension benefits. It's health care costs for pensioners and current employees.
All right, you want to respond to Governor Romney?
Well, first of all, Governor Romney's never been a friend of working people or organized labor at all. Secondly, based on the changes that we've made in our contracts, we are competitive. And I would challenge Mitt Romney on that. If we want to throw our retirees out in the street, if that's what Mitt Romney wants to do, let him do it. We're not prepared to do that. And it's hard for us to compete when we subsidize state by state the foreign brands to come in here. But, Wolf, I'm telling you that based on the changes that we made in our contract, the hard sacrifices that were made by the men and women of the UAW, we have put these companies in a competitive position. And I didn't hear him talking about the safety records that we have. I didn't hear him talking about the quality where we set the benchmark in many areas or the productivity. And it's wrong for people like that who really has no experience in the industry to come out here and then to point the blame at organized labor. Or in this case, to point the blame at management. This is a downturn that's being felt around the world. And 4% of our gross domestic product goes right to the automobile industry. We cannot afford to see these companies fail. And it's just incumbent on this Congress, when they come back together the week of December the 8th, to vote in favor of this low-interest bridge loan. And that's what it is. It's a bridge loan that's going to be paid back by these companies. And, you know, Wolf,
we're out of time, Mr. Gettlefinger, because we're limited. But one quick final question. It's a sensitive issue, probably in the scheme of things, financially not that significant, but in terms of public relations, very important. The CEOs of the big three auto companies, when they come to Washington in the coming days, do you want them to fly commercial or you want them to fly on their private jets?
Well, there's no question they're going to come in different ways. But the sad thing about that is it became a distraction. It became a soundbite. And look, I'm one to be critical of management, and I'll do that privately. But I would say this, let's get focused back on the issue, and that's our economy, this economic downturn that we're in, that was not created by the industry, and again, it's being felt around the world. Other countries, other governments are giving consideration to helping the auto industry. Our government should be no different. And by the way, you know, we're no different than Citigroup, AIG, Bear Stearns. We will bring a plan. They didn't have to, but we're prepared to bring a plan to get this loan.
Well, good luck, Mr. Gettlefinger. Good luck to the auto industry, all the men and women of the United Auto Workers as well. Thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you very much.